delicious.
Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm joined by
Jordyn, my roommate.
Okay, so today we're going to be doing the roommate tag. So we wrote down a couple questions and we're just going to answer them. So first question is, did you know each other before you became roommates? Do you want to describe how we met?
So for the college that we go, do they know the college that we go to already?
I told what college I was going to.
Okay, Montclair State. At Montclair, they have a Facebook group chat for class of 2022, which is me and Sarah. So we joined, and we noticed over the summer how people were like putting like pictures of themselves, like maybe like half a dozen or so, and then like a small description of themselves, like their interests, hobbies, etc. And I had put mine up there, and I had got a few responses, but none of them really like kept a conversation going or like seemed to like fit, at least for me. So I just kept scrolling, and then I went back like 3 months and I found Sarah's and I reached out, and she didn't have a roommate yet. So
I did, because I did the same thing, but I seen like a couple of people, like I was never like fully on Facebook, so like as soon as someone would like respond, like I noticed it was like 3 weeks ago or like a month ago, and I'd like reach out and be like, hey, didn't see your response on my page till now, and they'll be like, oh, I had a roommate. So just randomly, I think it was like I don't know what month it was. I know it's like,
so I think it was like May.
Yeah, I think it was like 3 or 4 months before we moved in. Yeah. So she reached out to me and she put her little Instagram handle. And then I was like, hey, I seen your post on my, I seen like your comment on my feed. I was wondering if you still needed a roommate. She was like, no, I didn't have a roommate. And then we just went on a tangent and we like talked for like 4 months. So
now, here we are buying pliables together.
True.
DoorDash.
Do you want to get the next one?
Sure. Second question is, what did you think of each other when you first met?
Okay, so we met at, well, she came to my house. I was having a graduation party, and it was like a mixture because like my graduation party was like the day before my birthday. So we had a little party, and I invited a couple friends, and my mom was like, hey, why don't you invite Jordyn? See if she'll want to come. Because like, so we can meet before college, so we just don't like meet at college, and that's kind of awkward. So I was like, okay. So I texted her. I don't know if I DM'd you or texted you. One of the two.
I remember being very hesitant to give out my phone number. And it wasn't anything against you. It's just
no,
like
I don't think I ever asked for your phone number.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think I got your number actually off the invitation that you sent me.
Oh.
So I think you may have DM'd it to me.
Yeah, I think I know I DM'd you my address.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I asked for your address to send you the invitation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we met at my house at my birthday party.
The question is, what did you think of each other?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Gonna get those comments down there like that's not the question.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't apologize. Why are you apologizing?
I don't know. I don't know. There's like nothing like negative. Like I thought she was like, she just seemed kind of shy, like hesitant. But like so was I.
Yeah, I was about to say the same. Like I felt like you were like very like shy and reserved, and that like you didn't talk very much. But I think once we got more comfortable, we've become a lot more social. So.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Hope so.
Okay, number 3. How long did it take you before we became friends? Yeah, the question, I wrote differently. How long did it take you before becoming friends?
I just remember the first night here being very awkward.
What?
The first night that we stayed here was very awkward, and I don't know why. Like when we went to the diner, like we were very quiet.
Yeah, we were on our phones a lot.
Yeah, we were on our phones. We didn't like engage in conversation. I feel like we were both kind of like afraid to be the one to start the conversation.
So when we were talking on DM, like I kind of thought like we were becoming friends, but I wasn't really sure because there was just like mutual conversation.
No, like I thought that too, but like when we met in person, I think it's always going to be different like
Yeah.
no matter who it is, like
Yeah.
talking on the phone, like through text versus
Yeah.
face to face.
Yeah.
It's just like also being in a new environment too.
Yeah.
But I think it took maybe about a week for us to like really like open up with one another. And,
Yeah,
like,
I think
be
we became
comfortable.
like because we moved in the first September 1st.
Either the first or the second. It was the
Or was
first.
it the 31st of August?
No, because we thought it was the 31st, but then we called.
Oh yeah, it was September 1st. All right, and then we had like 5 days or so before classes actually started. We had like 5 or 6 days, and in like that time period, I think that's when we became friends.
Yeah.
Like we became like best friends in like those 5 or 6 days, because we were just with each other all the time.
We had no choice.
Yeah.
We had no classes, so.
True. I think I did the fourth one.
Fourth one?
Yeah.
What do you guys usually argue about?
We literally just had an argument before filming this video.
Yeah. They're not like heavy arguments, at least in
Yeah.
my opinion. I feel like they're more like kind of like sister like kind of arguments, like
Yeah.
that you would have with your sister, like bickering back and forth.
Yeah.
I don't know in specific what we really argue about. Probably like you mentioned earlier, like or like last night, the times in which we go to bed.
Yeah.
Because we could plan when we're gonna go to bed, and then we'll be like, okay, good night. And then one of us will have an 8:30, and then the other one will keep talking. They'll be like, oh wait, I forgot to tell you this, and then
Yeah.
we go on another tangent, and then it's
Yeah.
like,
We both
okay,
do that,
it's
though.
this time, and we both need to go to bed.
Yeah.
Good night for real, and it's just like a consistent cycle every night.
We have our special little good nights.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
always
like,
yell at you about taking your medicine, and you're too lazy. It happened last night.
I was already snuggled in my bed. Oh, warm.
You have to take your medicine. Number 5. What is one thing that bothers you that the other one does? So what's something I do that bothers you?
I think I've told you about this already.
Really?
Yeah. I'll be sleeping because I won't have like a class till 11:30 in the morning.
I was when I'm super loud.
Yeah. The only thing, and it's not like it's like you're loud with everything. The one thing that always sticks out is the bathroom door. When you close that bathroom door, whether you're going in or you're coming out,
Yeah.
I think it's just the doors
It's
weird
just the
too.
doors. All the doors just
Like,
slam shut.
Yeah. So like even when you try to like close it quiet, like when
Yeah.
you release the handle, it still makes a really loud noise.
Yeah.
And I think you're also a heavier sleeper than I am, so you may be able to sleep through it, but I can't.
No, you woke me up this morning.
I'm sorry. I thought I was really quiet this morning.
I don't know what woke me up. I think it was just like, I guess I like tried to turn over and like you weren't there.
Scam Likely rang. Scam Likely called you this morning.
Oh, true. They did.
So.
Jordyn doesn't really bother me.
Aw.
There's nothing that she does that like bothers me.
I feel like I bother you consistently.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's just my anxiety, though.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think I told you
It's
the
just
first...
all your disorders are working.
I think I told Sarah the first week we moved in that if I ever bothered her or annoyed her to just say something.
Yeah, I don't think you ever bothered me. Oh, I think
Let
it
me
was
know
one
if I
time when
do.
you were like, I have to brush my teeth 3 times throughout the day. That doesn't really bother me though.
I just like brushing my teeth. I'm being cleanly.
Number 6.
Number 6 is what made you think of my... Oh, what do you think of my YouTube? What do I think of Sarah's YouTube?
Spill all the tea.
I don't know if you know this or not, but I actually knew about your YouTube before we moved in.
Really?
Yeah.
I told you. When we
I
were on
think you
DMs,
did.
I did tell you. I was like, hey, like, I make YouTube videos. Does that
Yeah.
bother you?
Yeah, she asked if it would like be a problem if she like filmed YouTube videos, and I said no, it's not a problem.
My
But
cousin is subscribed to my YouTube channel.
shout out to Brianna. Hey. No, but I think like I watched a few videos beforehand.
Really?
Yeah, and I think like you were just like very creative, and it wasn't like it wasn't like the typical things that you'd see on YouTube. Like it wasn't like, okay, like this is a channel strictly for makeup tutorials. This is a channel strictly for covers. This is a channel strictly for this. Like it was a nice blend of different things, like what's in my bag. And then we did the moving in video, and then it was makeup
That
tutorials.
was the first video
and-
you were in.
Yes. moving in.
Yeah.
And then you
That
did
was
my
so
makeup.
awkward to film.
It really was. That was the day we moved in. I told you we were both very awkward.
I'm always an awkward person.
Me too, though.
Who takes longer to get ready? Oh, this is question 7. Who takes longer to get ready in the morning?
I think I do.
I don't really know. I feel like sometimes, like, if we have plans, like, it's the weekends, but we're usually home on the weekends.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't really know. So, sometimes, like, it all, because we have different schedules, so it all depends who has to get ready first.
Yeah. It also depends who gets out of bed first. Like, if we have, if we both have 8:30s like we do on Fridays, we both have 8:30s and we wake up at the same time and we get done with classes at the same time. Typically it's whoever gets up first is ready first. Yeah. And it's not like we like get up like 10 minutes different. Like it's literally like, okay,
we
like
set our alarms for like the same time.
And it's like, oh, I decide to get out when my alarm first goes off and I'll get out a couple minutes later. Like it's like whoever used the bathroom first to get changed, they're typically done. So I don't think there's a set in stone person that takes longer than the other. I think it really depends on like who gets in the bathroom first.
Yeah. But like if like we had an a cappella concert, competition, and we did our makeup. So like I did her makeup and then I did my makeup.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that counts as taking longer. But whatever.
I feel like there's times though where we're ready to go out the door and I'm like, oh wait, I have to do this. I have to do this before we go.
Yeah, that happens constantly.
Yeah.
Question
8. What is something you didn't notice about the other until you became roommates?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't think there's a lot that...
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm trying to think.
That one's a weird question.
Yeah.
What's something you didn't think about until you moved in or became roommates? I don't know. Something...
That you can play literally every single instrument.
I could play 3 instruments.
You can only play 1.
Clarinet.
I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of that you play. Like you're musically.
I don't think you knew that I had my septum pierced either, because I posted pictures of it. But like the first week of school, you were like, "Wait, you have your nose pierced?" I said, "Yeah, right here." And you're like, "No, this one." And I was like, "Oh yeah,
maybe." Because I thought you had it at my party.
I did, but I think you forgot about it.
Probably. I forgot about a lot of things.
Me too.
So that probably might be it. That you... Oh no, I didn't realize how many tattoos you had.
Yeah, I have 5. Well, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That was it.
5.
I didn't know how many. I didn't realize how many tattoos she had.
Yeah.
I only seen 2, the ones on her wrists.
Yeah. I didn't realize. I knew that you were very into like theater because that was something that you definitely emphasized in the Facebook post. Was like musicals and like your interest in like Disney and stuff. One thing I did not know about you.
I'm wearing my Orlando Hollywood t-shirt.
One thing I did not know is that like until we became roommates and we started talking was that I didn't know that like because I knew that when I did not know until we became roommates that your intended major to begin with was fashion design like in that area.
Yeah.
I honestly thought like when I
haven't
first
told a lot of people that actually.
When I first read your Facebook thing, it said I think it said in the Facebook thing you were a major in psych.
Yeah.
And then you texted me like a week before we moved in, and you said, I'm going to change my major. Is that going to affect anything? And I said, no, not at all. And I don't think you told me what it was until we moved in.
Really? I thought I told you.
No, I don't think you did, because I was like, oh, she's probably going to be a theater major. So I did not anticipate you to be the type to be into like justice, court systems. Stuff like that, but it's interesting.
You're probably gonna change my major. I don't know. I don't really know what's
Again.
going on yet. So yeah. Question number 9: do we get fed up with each other because we are always together?
I get fed up with myself.
Me. No, I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. I think the first like couple of days, like. I was like, wait, we're gonna, like, be with each other, like, literally all the time.
Yeah.
It was, like, that first couple of days were, like, those little awkward experiences, like, we kind of, like,
It's fine. It's really
We kind of
fine.
like had those, and then we were like, it's whatever, and then just kind of like continued on with our life. But no, I
Yeah.
don't think. I think like because sometimes like if she's at class, like I'll be alone. So I was like, damn, I wish like Jordyn was here. Like I'm by myself.
Yeah. No, like I guess like once you like you said, like after like a week or two, like you like start to get like adjusted to living with somebody else, and when that person's not there, it does feel kind of lonely.
Yeah.
I mean, even though sometimes you need time for yourself, sometimes too much time to yourself can get a little too lonely, and you kind of miss the other person's company just because you're so accustomed to it.
Yeah.
But no, what was the question? Do we get sick of each other or like fed up with each other?
Do we get fed up with each other? Sorry,
Yeah.
I go on tangents.
I don't think so.
No, I don't. Like I said, I don't think so either. Okay.
How do you avoid tension? That's question number 10.
I don't know. Do we avoid tension?
When you offend me, sometimes I walk out. It's not serious, but
That's just sarcasm.
I know.
I've done that for too.
Yeah, you've walked out too. We come back after like 20 seconds. It's
Yeah.
a joke, but
Yeah.
that's really it. I think it's like sometimes like I think it will like hurt our feelings a little bit,
Yeah.
but I think we
It's just like, get out! And I'm like, okay.
Just go along with it.
What is one rule you have living together? That's question number 11.
One rule or roll?
It says rule, but
One rule we have?
I don't know if you know this, but don't touch my stuff. I won't touch yours. Don't touch my stuff without asking.
No, I always ask you.
Exactly. I was like, the first day, like, I told her that we were gonna get a Keurig, and I was like, it's like both of us. Like, it's like having a child. Like, you share custody.
Sure,
Like our fish.
Keurig. Eugene.
Yeah. No, but I was like, oh, like, you don't need to, like, it's both of ours. Like, if you want to use it, you can use it. Now, every single time she uses Keurig, she's like, hey, Sarah, can I use the Keurig? And I was like, it's yours. Like, you don't need to ask me. She goes, no, I feel weird not asking.
I do. I feel like it's like rude to just use it.
So, like, I think that's the rule, like, don't touch my things without asking. Don't take my things without asking.
You don't touch one another's stuff without the other person here, or at least, you know, asking the other person.
Yeah, like, when I asked you to go in my desk and, like, find my Italian book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well.
How is it sharing a bathroom?
I, personally, don't think the problem is sharing the bathroom between us. I think it's sharing the bathroom with our suite mates.
Next door.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Because, like, I've always had to share a bathroom. I don't know if you have your own bathroom.
I don't have my own breath. I would always have to share with my sister.
Yeah.
So I didn't like have like my own
We
personal
had,
bathroom.
in my house, we have two bathrooms. There's one in my mom's bedroom, and then there's, like, a main bathroom. So, I mean, like, 4 people in 2 bathrooms, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Now there's 4 people in 1 bathroom.
Yeah. It's kind of like my house. But without the illegal activity.
There's no illegal activity in her house.
Mm-hmm.
It's here. It's
that's
not
it.
us though.
What?
It's not us doing the illegal activity.
No.
No.
We are good people. 13. Do you make separate dinners? No. We don't have anywhere to make dinner.
I don't have anywhere to make dinner, number 1. Number 2, I still feel like when we go out, majority of the time we get similar things to eat.
Yeah.
I keep hitting my net.
That's the 3rd time you have bumped your knee making this video.
That's okay.
Okay. The 14. Should we guess each other's?
Nationalities, if you want to.
Wait,
I think I've told you mine already. but
I
you can
know you're
try it.
Polish, right?
Yeah.
Are you Irish?
Mm-hmm.
German?
Mm-hmm.
And I think you said you're Dutch. Right?
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Guess more.
You're Italian.
Yeah.
Aren't you Dutch too?
No.
Holland? No?
No.
German?
Yeah.
Irish?
Yes.
There's more?
2.
2 more. French?
Hold on, wait. Yeah, 2 more.
French?
No.
I feel like, what? Oh, your aunt comes from England.
Yeah.
British.
English, yeah.
English, British.
There's one more.
Man.
I don't know if you're gonna answer it.
Scottish?
No.
What does it start with?
C.
Canadian.
No, I wish.
Me. Czechoslovakia?
Yeah.
Czech.
My right grandma was Czechoslovakia. Alright, 15. Do you use each other's things without asking?
Nope.
No. We answered that previously.
That was the rule.
Exactly.
It's the one
I
rule.
told you. She was like, you were like, are we going to set any ground rules? I'm like, don't touch my stuff without asking. Go through that at home. No.
Is that it's 16 is the favorite thing? What's our favorite thing that we do together?
Yeah.
Mine is the gym. That's my favorite.
Up until recently, we've been going to the gym. She's a gymaholic. She's always at the gym.
Can't tell, but I am.
Shut up. Favorite thing to do together. I can't speak today.
Oh, I have another idea of what our favorite thing is.
I don't know. We do a lot of things together.
Where are we going tonight?
Acapella.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love acapella. I think that's one of my favorite things to do together.
Yeah.
Is acapella. I miss you, acapella.
I was gonna say something, but I don't know what chances there are of her seeing this video. So.
Oh.
Hi, Gil.
I just tell acapella I mentioned you in my YouTube video.
Hi, Gilligan. Hope
Yeah.
you're well.
Not really.
You said it, not me. Okay.
It's alright. 17. What happens when one person gets sick? Oh, do you know recently discovered? When one person is sick, we're both sick. Have you realized that? Because yesterday you said you weren't feeling well, and I was like, well, yeah, I don't feel well either.
It's like a telepathy thing.
Our bodies are synced.
No, but I think I've gotten sick like 3 times since we've been here.
Same.
Yeah. I know you, I went with you to University Healthcare one time.
Yeah. And then the next day you got sick.
Literally, I think it was like the next day or 2 days later, I lost my voice.
Mm-hmm.
And then yesterday, I had a really bad migraine.
I couldn't talk.
Yeah. And then like 2 weeks ago, I was having really bad stomach pains.
Yeah.
I couldn't get out of bed. So.
Is that when you thought your appendix was rupturing? Yeah, because that was the same day that I dislocated my knee.
Yeah. Injuries occur often.
Okay, number 18.
What are your thoughts about having a pet?
Do you want to answer this question or should I?
You could do it.
Okay, so, my family just got a new puppy. His name is Narcy. He is a Pomsky, which is a Pomeranian and a Siberian Husky mix. And we just got him a couple of days ago, over Thanksgiving. So it was like the day before Thanksgiving, I think, was the 21st.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, because we both have anxiety, we're going to try to register him as our emotional support animal. And because, fingers crossed, like, he's allowed in housing, because, like, he can't be denied that once he's, like, registered. But I just have to fill out a form and, like, get doctor's approvals, and really that's it. So, like, hopefully we can do that for next semester. So.
Narcy coming 2019.
Did you know by the time we get him, he'll be 1 year old?
That's so cute.
His birthday's January 4th.
Happy early birthday. Very early birthday, Narcy.
Funniest thing you've done together?
I remember a funny memory.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to bring it up.
Go ahead.
Well, there's a couple. Which one am I allowed to talk about?
All of them.
I'll save you the misery, and I'll do one. I'll do one. Okay? I'll make it fair. I'll do one.
Okay.
I'm not going to do the one you're probably thinking I'm going to do.
Uh-oh.
So I think it was one of the first few times that we went to acapella, and we were in the elevator coming back down
Fuck, I forgot about this one.
coming down the elevator from the 4th floor, and it's kind of confusing because in a normal average building, the first floor is the main floor, so like that's where you would exit the building. But the student center here where Acapella's on the 4th floor, but the main lobby, like where you exit, like to get on the main level, like whatever, not in the basement. Like the basement is level 1, the main lobby is level 2. So I guess I don't know what you would call it, like my normal like instinct is to press 1. Because normally that's one with the little star on it. That's like, go to the main lobby. Well, no. 1 was in the basement. So Sarah was like, Jordyn, you a-hole, you hit the number 1. We have to go to number 2. And I'm like, I'm sorry. So we get back in the elevator. And then Sarah presses the number 2 button.
You didn't even leave the elevator. I just looked at the sign. I was like, we're on number 1.
I left. You didn't. I walked out of the elevator, but you stayed in the elevator. You're like, Jordyn, this is the 1st floor. So I was like, okay. So then I got back in the elevator, and then you hit the 2nd floor button, and then you went to hit the door close button. And when you went to go hit the door close button, I guess I don't know if it was like the phone button that's in the elevator or like the bell, whatever it was.
Yeah,
Sarah,
right next to each other.
They were right next to each other. Like the door, this was like let's say this was the door close button. This was like where the bell was.
No, it's right under it.
Yeah,
it's
that's what I'm saying.
It's like right under it.
This is the door closed,
So
and this is the bell.
Smacked the door closed.
Smacked the door closed, and the emergency call thing went off in the elevator, and like made like a buzzing noise. And then this lady came on the phone, and like she was like talking me through the speaker on the elevator. I was like, hi, 911, what's your emergency? And then Sarah looks at me, and I look at Sarah. I'm like, you have to say something. And Sarah goes, ha. And then by that time, we had finally gotten to the 2nd floor, and the doors started opening. But people were coming on the elevators. We were coming off, and Sarah, like, looks into the speaker. She goes, wrong number, sorry. And then she ran out.
It's the wrong floor.
Wrong floor, wrong button, something.
Yeah,
sorry.
Wrong button.
Wrong button. Wrong button, sorry, and just runs out of the elevator. Okay. And we don't know what happened after that.
No, we really don't.
So
we ran all the way here, and we were like, I'm gonna get arrested.
The cops didn't show up, so I guess that's a good sign, but...
No,
sorry, MSUPD. We didn't mean it.
We didn't mean it. It kind of concerns... Not like it says, what's your funniest thing you've done? Okay, so we walked into the post office one day. And, Jordyn had to get a package.
Okay.
It was from, like, your Aunt Karen or something.
Yeah, I think I know what this day is.
And, we got our coffee, it's like a 20-minute walk.
That's not what I was thinking about, but this is messed up.
We didn't know the shuttle system existed. So we just decided we'd walk. It was
a half-hour walk.
Yeah.
Fine.
We were walking to the post office. And realized... we got our coffee, walking down the stairs, yada, 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 by the train station. We didn't really know where we were going. We were following, like, the GPS on our phone. And, Jordyn was looking at her phone, looks up, smacks a tree.
Because I'm tall.
That was the funniest thing. And then, afterwards, I seen it out of the corner of my eye, and I spit my iced latte. And it
all over my white Nike windbreaker that I just washed.
I washed it. Don't worry.
She did.
It's clean.
She did.
I washed it. She made sure I washed it. Okay, so do you want to say the last question?
Last question. Has being roommates helped or hurt your friendship? I think it helped.
Me too. Okay, to be honest, if we weren't roommates, like if you didn't reach out to my Facebook post, I really don't know if we would have ever been friends.
I don't think we ever would have met.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Facebook. Thanks, Mark Zuckerberg, even though you're stealing people's information for benefits. But that's fine. I found my roommate. So thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Mr. Zuckerberg. I used to think his name was Mark Zucchini. Okay, so do you know how I end my videos?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay, fair. I can't.
Excuse me. All right. That's my catchphrase.
So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Comment down below if we should do more videos together on my YouTube channel. Should Jordyn make a YouTube channel? So that's it. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know the drill. And always remember, be a pineapple, stand tall, wear crown, be sweet on the inside.